Good morning. My name is Amy McClave, and I'm a field operations trainee with Northwest Team 2 with your operational update for the Willamette South Complex. So I want to begin with covering our priorities. So our fire operations prioritization is based on the values at risk. So with that, the chalk fire is actually our top priority because of the proximity to the communities of Oakridge and Lowell and High Prairie and associated infrastructure. Our next priority is Coffeepot, also once again based on that proximity to communities, to highway, to infrastructure. And then we prioritize fire operations next and our limited resources next over to Moss Mountain, which also has the values at risk of the Highway 58 corridor, associated infrastructure, the railroad. And finally, our other priority, which is no less important in terms of the work that's being done out there, but with competing priorities, we are then prioritizing our other private timberlands and our wilderness values and other timber values on the general forest lands down along the 208 fire. So I just wanted to cover that, and then I'll move into our operational update. We continue to secure our fire lines. All of the fires remain within the chalk and the Coffeepot remain within their current footprint. A little bit of growth on moss in the 208 fires, but still remaining within our planned fire lines that we are prepping. And we went and supported the local unit with, you can see on this map up to the northeast with their initial attack fires from the lightning storm a few days ago. So for today's operation, we are going to continue to support the local unit. They're making some good progress on a lot of those fires, and we want to ensure that we're helping get those contained. And we are also continuing with the work on our fires. So starting with the chalk fire, the interior, we call it the donut up here, it still continues to have some smokes. It's continuing to clean up in there in that mosaic burn from several weeks ago. So it's doing good things in there, and we're still able to hold that line, and everything is looking good as far as the line securement up there. We're also continuing with the repair work up there along those roads with the brush hauling and the snagging, hazard tree felling operations. All right, moving down to Coffeepot. Everything was pretty quiet there as well. Continuing to patrol though and make sure that everything is staying secure. So continuing securing the lines and really wrapping up a lot of the repair operations over there that are close to the Coffeepot fire. Moving over to Moss Mountain, that fire continues to back down the mountain there to the northeast towards the 23 road, and it's very close, but it's still got a little ways, still less than a quarter mile though, probably less than an eighth of a mile at this point to get down into the drainage there before it reaches the drainage bottom. We did have it back down a lot more there to the northeast towards the line that they were prepping there. So everything is still holding though, and we expect more of that the same today. Have crews out there watching that, ready to engage when it reaches the appropriate trigger point there. Trigger point being if it reaches that line, we may need to take action. We are watching it. All right, moving to the 208 fire. We continue to prep our 21 road line with both hand crews and with heavy equipment. And we're prepping along the 23 road here to the northwest with mastication and with other heavy equipment over there. And we are also taking a look at trying to keep this footprint even smaller as we get these outside lines prepped. We're kind of looking a little bit more interior, especially with the way that the weather is mitigating some of our fire behavior. Still expect an active fire day today, but they're taking a look at doing some small scale firing operations there and bringing it to some of those more interior roads. And we continue to coordinate with the Red Fire over to the east on all of the prep, making sure all of that is connected appropriately. And we're feeling really good about that and that coordination. And as of tomorrow at 0700, the Northwest Team 2 will have the Red Fire under our management as well. So with that, thank you. Have a great day.